Hello, yogis. I'm so sorry that you're not feeling well. Actually, Bella is here. You may see her in a moment. We are sorry that you're not feeling well. We have been there. So I am glad that you've decided to come to your mat to take some time just to move your body a little bit. Everybody is kind of different when they're not feeling well. And for me, I tend to get very tight and stiff. So I need a little bit of movement. So I want to tell you two things. Well, before I say that, if you're really uncomfortable on your mat, you can always sit back against the wall. Sometimes this feels even more supported. Let's do that if you have that available. I want to say that I hope that you're being gentle with yourself. We are not our bodies. And Ram Dass talked about this a lot when he had his stroke, because people were like, how can this be happening to you? You're so connected to spirit. You're so connected to yourself. How can, you have a stroke with your health? And he was like, he just kind of accepted it, that this is the way it is, that I am not my body, that my spirit is still alive and well, and my soul and my purpose. So please don't be hard on yourself and try to ignore the signs that your body is telling you. Our bodies support us all the time. I call the body our God pod, right? Our true essence is inside. And this is our outer shell that really carries us through life. So when your body is telling you that it's not well, that it needs rest, we're very human, we catch viruses, we catch things. Listen to your body and honor it, because it honors you and carries you on a daily basis. All right. The second thing I wanted to say is this is a wonderful opportunity to remember impermanence. You're not feeling well today, but this will pass. Okay, I'm the worst sick person on the planet. When I'm unwell, I'm very whiny and I feel very sorry for myself. So I really have a lot of compassion for you right now. Let's just move a little bit. And I don't even think we're gonna stand up. I think we're mostly gonna be seated. So the biggest thing is just to kind of maybe lean back a little bit and lift your chest, because you're probably all hunched over and rounded. Oh, maybe a little tired. Hopefully you've been resting and sleeping. All right, lengthen your spine and just no controlling the breathing right now. Just notice your breath. Pulling ourselves inward. Maybe you have some sinus tension and pain or a stuffy head. See if you can soften the areas around your eyes. This is the sinus pressure points, of course, as well as along the back of the base of the skull. See if you can soften those areas. Comfort. All right, really gentle breathing. Please interlace your hands and inhale gently. Stretch your arms up. And then as you exhale, round your spine like we're seated cat-cow. All right, so I'm rounding like I'm doing cat pose. And then inhale, reaching up. Exhale, releasing down. One more. And round your spine, round your spine, round your spine. That feels better to me already. Inhale, reach the arms up. Please bring your right hand to the right side, reach your left arm over an open side body, which can get really tight, especially if you're laying in bed. All right, come back to center as you inhale, moving with breath. Exhale, prana, our energy, your chi in Oriental medicine. Come back up, inhale, do that again. Exhale, reach over. This is our life force. This is what works with healing. So that's all we're doing, is just activating our prana a little bit. Back to the left side. Now, please come back to center on your inhale and rotate around as you exhale, left hand, right knee, and look over that shoulder. And come back to center. Go to the other side, left shoulder back, exhale. Inhale to the center. Can you just go at about 50 to 75% of what you're capable of today? We always have a tendency, inhale to the center, to push ourselves. No pushing today. In fact, allow yourself to do less. How about that? That's a challenge. All right, come back to center and lengthen as you inhale, and then lightly come forward as you exhale. Tuck your chin, stretching the arms forward. 5 breaths. If you have a lot of sinus pressure, you may not feel good to put your head down so low, so adjust that as needed. And then walk the hands back. Please switch sides, so left ankle in front, lengthening your spine and walking the hands forward, Sukhasana. Drop your head, tuck your chin. All right, please walk your hands back. Now, very gently, if this is available, we're going to come up onto our hands and knees. If that feels like too much, then stay here and do what we just did again, right? And you can also do that against the wall. Just a few rounds of cat-cow because we want to get the spine moving. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, please round your spine, tuck your chin again. If that's causing too much tension, skip that. Inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale. Please, as you inhale, walk your hands forward. Keep the hips high, drop the chest. This is going to be a nice shoulder stretch. You can either bring your chin down. If you can get your chest all the way down, you can turn your head forward, but I think this is enough for today. Now walk your hands back. Don't worry about reaching the right arm up. Let's just reach the right arm through and come down onto our temple on the right side. If you're feeling okay to bring your left arm back or reach your left arm around, you can do that, but press into the outer shoulder of the right side. Little twists usually feel amazing. All right, let's go to the other side. Left hand down, come on up and reach the left arm under to the back of the shoulder, left temple down. Option to reach right arm behind you. It's really easy to forget that our yoga practice does not always have to be a challenge. We like to practice the challenges to prepare us for the challenges of life, but our yoga practice can also be to comfort and soothe us. Bring the right hand down and come up. Take one more cat-cow, inhale. And Perhaps this is challenging enough for you today. Exhale. All right. Please gently make your way onto your back. Just lie down, almost like you're going to take a bridge pose, which we're not going to take a bridge pose. Feel your shoulders relaxing. Now watch the chin. We don't want to arch it up, lengthen the back of your neck. And then inhale, just reach the right arm up and over your head. Exhale, move it back down. Do the left side, inhale. And exhale. Really slow, 2 more times. When I'm not feeling well, my routine is to light a candle, to come to my mat, even if I'm just doing a restorative pose. When I have a fever, I do just a restorative pose, or when I'm really feeling horrible. If I can get a little movement in, if I'm craving a little bit of movement, if I'm achy, I do this little practice. And then I take a warm Epsom salt bath. Last round. And water always feels really good to me, really healing. And then come back. I pause here. Please gently let your knees rock to the right side as you gently turn your head to the left. And then come back to center. Drop the knees to the left, turn your head to the right. Again, inhale, center. Exhale, knees right, turn left. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop the knees. Please come back to center and put your right ankle over your left knee. If this feels okay, bring that left knee into the chest. And if this is too much effort today, you can even put your foot against the wall. Okay, so you could turn, putting your foot against the wall like this, just to get that little bit of a hip opening. Back. All right, how deep can you go in your twist today? Do you want to unwind your feet and just bring your knees together? That's an option. If it feels okay, just take your right foot to the left, turn your head to the right. Come back to center, unwind, and just do the other side. Right knee into the chest. Flex your feet, lengthen the back of the neck. No overstriving. So your next step after this practice would be to do a few super gentle sun salutations. And then when you're ready to return to a full practice, I actually have a recorded class, Take Your Twist. It's called just that on my on-demand library. It's called Returning to Your Practice, Returning to Practice. All right, 3 more breaths. If you hear snoring, it's Bella. She says it's nap time. All right, come back to center. Baddha Konasana, right here, right where we are. Letting your bottom ribs drop down. just for 5 breaths. Soften your face. And if you're super congested, you might need to lift your head up, right? And to put something under your head. And then slowly bring your knees back together. The last pose I would probably do is either Apanasana, pulling the knees towards the armpits, or grabbing the big toes and taking happy baby, but it's just like Apanasana. Apanasana, you're basically doing child's pose on your back. And then if you're gonna take this happy baby, the arms come on the inside, not the outside, the inside. We grab our big toes or the outer edge of the feet, and we just bring the feet up, and we're still bringing the knees towards the shoulders or the armpits. And it feels nice to rock. Okay. Release that before you take a brief Shavasana, or I'll give you an option. Reach back and put your fingers on each side of your cervical spine, so on each side of the bones in the neck. And just kind of pull out a little bit, any tension that's in there. We tend to get very tense there when we're unwell, sinusy, coughing. Give yourself a little bit of a massage here. Even into the shoulders, please. Just, yeah. All right. You've probably been lying around quite a bit. You may not want to, don't feel like Shavasana, but if you'd like to take Shavasana, please do extend your legs. And otherwise, I'm just going to have you sit for a moment, actually for 1 minute. That's really enough for today, okay? Tuck your chin, sit quietly just for a minute. I'll ring the bell. Right, I said I'd ring the bell, but I don't know where the bell is, so we'll end here. Thank you for honoring yourself today. Just gentle stretching is enough. Go take a hot bath. Call me if you're local and you need some soup. Okay, I'm happy to bring it. I hope you feel better. Namaste.